I'm
Paris
hoping
in the fall, the
this is
last month
supposed
of
to
the
be
year and the end of the
all black.
millennium. The city holds many memories for me.
Shout
Of
if it's not.
cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
This is another Virgin label on here. Let's go. Coming in hot here. It's just the one swan, actually. Well, what an intro.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Okay, I think we're in it here. Holy cow. So that's a lot to digest very quickly here. Okay. A little quiet still. I think I can probably change this now, I think. Yeah, there we go. Options. Speech. Turn the speech up a little bit. I think the rest of it's coming in pretty good here. See if we can maybe get like a read here. Can I get a read?
I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair.
Oh, what a line there. Okay. That seems to be a little bit better. We'll stick with this for now. Okay, so what's the situation? We're out here, and we somehow survived this dastardly thing here. First joke milestone. Yeah, write it down. Write it down. All right, what do we have here? This is the...
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened. The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now.
Okay, so left and right click are two different things, it appears. So I guess right's maybe look, and left is like interact. Alright, let's keep on. Look at this 3D effect. This is very cool.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
I'm impressed the guy can hear right now.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
It's like not insulting, but like it is a little bit like that glass is sure broken. Okay, so I'm assuming these like hand motion things are like to move to other or other rooms. Is there anything else that I'm missing? My one worry here is trying to figure out, like, I'm gonna miss hotspots almost certainly in here. We can go inside. Let's do that. The beacon is scroll screen. Oh, okay, cool. So this one. Okay. Very good. Okay. Oh, we got somebody down over here. Got a beverage sitting out. Anything else in here of note? I guess this is the table, maybe. I don't know if that's... I can't tell what that is, if that's a body or something else. Hard to say. Color blindness coming into full effect. I guess we'll check the other human being in here. See how that goes. Okay, we have successfully moved a body.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
Despite us, the first thing we did was move the body. Like, and he's like, you shouldn't move. That's a silly one. So this is, oh, am I a doctor? Is that the answer, the question that I'm doing here? Well, I don't know who I am, really. Apparently, we're not on duty, that's for sure. I don't know. How am I supposed to know the answer? No.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Yes or no? I don't know. What? Are you supposed to ingest alcohol after you've been in, like, have a concussion? Probably not, right? Though I feel for, you know, whatever happened here. I don't know. Sure, have
Is that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
Well, that's probably a bad thing, huh? Gulp. Amazing sound effect.
That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
Oh, is that what this is over here? Okay. I haven't checked yet.
I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
Okay,
yet.
that's the right
Perhaps
answer.
you should.
Alright, can I... So we're just in a cutscene here. Interesting. Works for 80s action heroes, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're just kind of calling back to that. That's the plan. Alright, yeah, we'll check.
Did you know the old man?
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
Oh, this is asking questions.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated. He kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
The music hit there. Get the bars here in a dialogue. And this exits conversation. Okay, cool.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either.
Okay. The line about him being an American is pretty funny,
Did the clown speak to the old man?
by the way.
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
So my understanding is that Circle of Blood is the U.S. Title of this game. It's very confusing because I didn't know that that was the case until just right now either.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
Press.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
Okay.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
Not only are we a doctor, but we are also a detective. Terrific. Okay. I guess we'll check on this guy over here. Sure, he's fine. Remember, don't move.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets.
Oh, he is dead.
No
Okay.
wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Okay. That's supposed to be my inventory up here, I guess. Anything else I can do?
I checked his pockets. Nothing. The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly.
Okay, that's leaving. Again, just checking to see if there's any other things in here. Oh, this is the guy again. I thought it was the table for a
I
sec.
checked his...
Okay. All right. Let's catch up over here and see if there's any new dialogue options.
Hey!
Whoa!
Huh?
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
A bit worried that we gave her some brandy. I think that might have been a poor choice on my part. That was a very boisterous hey, right? Like, good gravy. We probably want to, I mean, like, she's obviously the key witness here. We don't know anything what's going on. We're not going to be of any help. Ooh, what do we have here? What's this pickup? Oh, newspaper?
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
I'm gonna hang on to that, I guess, huh? Alright, we've tried this. I guess we'll continue to take the scroll. This 3D effect is very good. I like that a lot. Is there anything else? Okay, so we can go and chase, I guess, after the clown over here. I guess we should probably talk to whoever this fellow is over here. What's up, Slames James? Hey! Choose your difficulty.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
I'll have to remember that one.
Standing away, Sergeant Mou. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
That's a good line. I didn't know, yeah, being an American makes you innocent. That's
What
good
a
to know.
mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
Sir.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Mou?
Oui, monsieur.
Lol.
But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
it seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
This is an excellent pairing of people here.
I doubt if she is in a fit state for questioning, monsieur. It smells to me as if she has been drinking.
As I feared, we have stumbled upon a den of iniquity, Moo.
Leave her to me, sir. I am used to handling drunken women.
I do not doubt that for one moment. Et maintenant, to business.
Well, this could be bad, huh?
Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
George.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Deceased. We did. Yes, we did.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No, he was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Anyone else in the cafe? Inside of it? What's California? That's it. Yeah, I guess we did.
There was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one.
Oh boy.
Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe, I wonder? Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Thanks.
That is all.
Thanks.
You may go.
There's
Alright.
not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Oh, this game is great. Very much enjoying it so far. Are we back? Alright, we're back. Turn the music. Oh, I can change the mix as well? Why? Yeah, well, I want it really. I'll turn my left headset up, of course. No, down, no. There we go. I just kind of wanted to turn it down just a smidge. I felt like it was fighting with the vocals a little bit here. Clowns are bad. That is our opening save here. Everything could use the boosting. Is it really quiet? It's very, very loud on my side, and I've been trying to monitor the playthrough a little bit as it's coming through the thing. Voices are a little quiet. I can boost the voices. We can do that. Text on. Keep the text on just in case. Speech. Oh, we're ranked. We're up to the top here. Soldier Boy would be proud. Okay. Let's press on, shall we?
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You heard the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Speech, 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 speech. Judge you for saying I'm from Northern California. I feel like it's as I mean like I've no place in this conversation being an American abroad, but I usually do. Like, it's easy for me because I just say I'm from New York and people are like, oh, okay, that's close enough for me, and you can kind of leave that there. But if I lived somewhere like, I don't know, I lived in let's say somewhere in the Midwest that somebody might not know off the top of their head, I feel like being like, I'm from like Oshkosh, Wisconsin, like that might be a little bit of a, I feel like you just don't want to invite that conversation to be like, what did you just say to me? Anyways.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
Okay. All right, we have our... Can we ask about these?
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
Can.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah Eddin the clown? I don't think so.
Okay, very cool. Hey, Pazuzu. I've heard great things. I'm enjoying it so far. Good to have you here.
Did I show you this newspaper?
Yes, monsieur.
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
I've got Inspector Rosso's address card.
Yes, monsieur. You showed me before.
I do love the dismissiveness when you kind of do these things. It's pretty funny. Your whole inventory with every character. That is pretty deep if that's the case, because I'm sure we're going to have many more items on here. That's pretty cool.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase? Through the streets of Paris? That's not our style, monsieur. Inspector Rosso may be unorthodox, but he's not crazy.
Is this the... That is an excellent, like, image.
How did you and
This
Rosso
guy.
arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rosso's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Nice.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A. I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Alright, I think that's everything.
See you later, Sergeant.
Sarge. Okay.
Excuse me, mademoiselle?
Photographer here.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Hi.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right. On holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me. About the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Oh, here we go. There. This is just like the amount of shade getting thrown to George is quite funny to me.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
I'll have to try the newspaper with her because that was perhaps the actual meeting time in person, I guess, or something like that.
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Everybody's giving us phone numbers today.
You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
Was that it? I was going to show the newspaper. Well, we got the phone number, I guess. So that's good enough. All right. Yeah, well, I guess we'll go in here. How did this work on the Game Boy Advance? By the way. How did this work? All right, what do we got?
There was nothing of interest.
He just kicks a box and he's like, nah. Well, that was a waste of time. Like, why did you give me the option?
It was a battered old trash can. It was a plastic crate.
Banging on a trash can.
It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer.
Okay. Into the catacombs, right? Perhaps?
It was a battered old trash can.
A little peek. Get your cat emotes out, folks. Good gravy. Is there anything else I can click on here other than... Oh, we've got a window, I guess we can click on. I assume that they went into the sewer. That's like kind of a famous thing in Paris, right? It's like the underground catacombs.
The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars.
I know that from Ben
I
Jordan.
took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe.
Oh, we're climbing.
I
Okay.
guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
Well, there goes that.
The drain pipe hung limp and useless.
All right, can we get in? We probably need a tool to get in here. I feel like I can't just lift this thing up.
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Okay. Is there no... Did I just see this as a selectable? No. And can we pull the pipe out? Maybe we can use the pipe?
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
Okay. These are not going to help us. Okay, interesting. I guess we would talk to the person doing construction. Or yonder. Because, maybe they've got a tool. And also, they must know something, right? I like that they're just carrying on. Holy cow. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. It is... Every once in a while, it just gets so loud. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got some sort of tent situation happening here.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
Oh, okay. Love that. Got a door within a door. And we've got... Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey, stop that! Get away from there! What do you think you're doing?
I was admiring your toolbox.
Oh, eh? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you, if you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Okay, I get your point.
It's kind of him to yell at us in English, I suppose. That's thoughtful. Must have known he was American.
Hey, you!
Hey!
Thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Alright, we're in it. Oh, Archie. Toolbox is intense. Indeed. Hey, Havorius. Broken Sword voice actor, the same person as from some Grundislav games. Oh, maybe. That is, I know exactly what you're getting at. Very Miles Fordham. Let's have a chat about the toolbox
What's in
here.
the toolbox?
What's in the
What's in
box?
the toolbox? As if you didn't know. What's the big deal about tools, anyhow?
They're cool. Tools are civilization.
You don't say.
That's right. Tools are what distinguish us from other animals.
Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sort before. Looking down your nose at me because I'm working class, huh? I've a good mind to knock your block off.
Angry. Very angry. Then again, I've never gone up to somebody and been like, tools are civilization. I'm going to remember to bring that up in my next conversation that I ever am talking about tools. See what happens.
What kind of tools do you keep in your box?
Huh? You really are interested in tools?
Sure, like I said, tools are...
Yeah, civilization. So you keep saying.
So, are you gonna show them to me?
Am I? Why, you?
Aw, come on. Just a little peek.
I've got work to do. Find someone else to bother.
Can you imagine going up to somebody in the street, like your construction worker, your roadman, be like, can I just have a peek at your tools? Just love tools. Tools are civilization. I just love the idea of that.
Do you have a tool for lifting manhole covers?
As it happens, I do.
Cool. Lend it to me, just for a few minutes.
No,
Oh, come on.
no. Get your own.
Ugh.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with your manhole lifting tool.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with my pick.
Oh, hey, forget it. I'll come back when you're in a better mood.
It doesn't get any better than this.
I do like the little animation of like the pick, and he's like, that's the thing there. It's very, very good. Dialogue is cringe. It is a little bit. It's a little bit ridiculous. I like it though. I like it. President of the U.S. Little Britain. All right, so
Did you see
Certainly
an old
somebody.
guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quel bit. I could have knocked his block off.
the tap here, of course. Hey, Daniel. Good to see you. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm on board with the choices so far. This is very good. And the thing is, it can't be any more insane than Toonstruck. So this feels very grounded in reality at the moment. This is a very normal conversation, I think.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Oh, let's go. All right, there you go. Little tip of the cap there. How about that? Interviewed Dave Grossman. Oh, very, very cool. Look at that. What a cool, a good pull there. Dave Grossman's probably a very interesting interview. And also, if anybody hasn't checked out the, there's an interview that Daniel just did with Roberta Williams, and her name escapes me, but the lead character in Phantasmagoria 1. And I watched some of it. It's kind of like on my two watch list, but it is a fascinating watch. So check that one out, folks. Victoria Morso. That's it. Yeah, that's the name. That game was really cool. I haven't played Phantasmagoria 2 yet, which I know is a big call for you, Daniel. But I have played Phantasmagoria 1 recently, thanks to Pazuzu suggesting it, and I did really like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. So, anyways, back to the game.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Baggy trousers.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Did I click the? I clicked the out.
Hey,
I
you.
didn't mean to do that.
What do you want now?
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
No,
Cap.
but you act like one. Sticking your nose in where it's not wanted. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Where's this guy been?
But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship.
I used to speedrun Monkey 1 back in the day. In around an hour. That's pretty good. Considering, like, you know, as you do it, you're probably got your brain on a few different things as you go through. That's very interesting. Very cool.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this! Damn bleeding heart liberals! Tja! Save the dolphins! Catch them and eat them, I say! All that fuss over a bunch of fish! Nah, that's more like it! Look at the size of those! Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe!
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend! Bucephalus reborn, mon ami! Like a streak of lightning she is!
So it's a horse. Of course.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
What about your toolbox?
Out of
Stop
context.
it. Help yourself.
Alright. Tobias Funke, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so, we can now grab our tool here.
I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Just what we needed here. Anything else in there?
The toolbox didn't contain anything else I needed.
Alright, very good. What's in here? Oh no. What is this? It's an envelope, obviously.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobart, the American at the cafe.
Okay.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing.
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
Yeah, see ya.
Who holds their phone like that, by the way? Like up against your face like this? Like, you usually kind of go, like, downwards? I don't know. Maybe they did it differently. Well, that's true. They were playing it with computers at the time. That's a great point. Yeah, 1990, that's cooking. I think of it's like reverse inflation. Somebody give me that.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
So I actually don't even know what I clicked on. Oh, it's a phone. It's really, really tiny. Okay, so there's a phone over there should we need to do phone things.
The door was securely locked. Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
Yo, dog, I heard you like doors, so we put a door in your door. So you can leave while you leave. Alright. I guess we'll try going underground here. I am a bit concerned, of course. About the outcome of this. I do know that you can die in this game. So that's something to consider. I'm just going to talk to this guy and see if there's anything new following the conversations that we've had.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Please go away, monsieur.
What is this music?
What do you suppose this tool is used for, Sergeant Moo?
It looks like something an obstetrician would use, monsieur.
I don't think so. I found it in that workman's toolbox.
Found it? I hope you did not steal it, monsieur.
Do I look like a common thief? He asked me to look after his hole and his belongings.
You certainly know how to enjoy your vacation to the fullest, monsieur.
Keeping an eye on the holes. Yeah, I don't know. The music is interesting. It gets so loud there for a minute. And, like, this is music that's playing in front of, like, a space where, like, a bomb just went off. Somebody just died. Da-na-na-na. I feel like there's, like, a sunrise that's supposed to be happening there. It's quite interesting.
Did I show you my tool, Sergeant?
Heyo.
Yes, monsieur. Unfortunately, you did.
I've got Inspector...
Yes, monsieur.
Okay,
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
all right.
See you later, Sergeant.
See you later. A dog door in the smaller door, and then a cat door. Alright, let's, how do we do this? I guess, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll save here, because I feel like this is going to be, you know, a thing. Hang on. Boop. Here we are.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Okay. Here we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Here I was thinking that was going to be a cutscene. It was not. Okay, so we can go back out. Got some more movement over here. That is about all we have going for us at the moment. Time to find... Oh, this is gonna be fun, huh? Okay, so we've got a couple items here to pick up. This is something or other. We've got another situation here. We can leave out of another ladder. Okay, what do we have? A
I
clue.
scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ooh.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
The material. What is the material?
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Just pick everything up.
It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Well, what? What? It's just material?
That is not a good idea.
So you can use items with each other. That's good to know. Yeah. Old tissue, we take those. We take those. Alright, I guess we'd head up here now. What kind of color blindness do I have? I think it's called... I'll post it in chat. It's basically like it's red, green, blue, purple, orange, green, orange, red.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
There's something I missed, and you guys don't think I can see it. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, probably. I don't think I missed anything. I think that's the word for what the one I have. Basically, it's like red, green, red, orange, orange, green, and then blue, purple, purple, pink, pink, and gray. All of those things all kind of just turn into some muddled version of the same thing. So hopefully I can turn around and go back. I mean, if we perish here, I'll find out soon. So this guy basically just said that I'm trespassing.
A telephone. I need to make an urgent call.
There is no telephone here. I want to know what you were doing in the sewer.
Didn't you hear the explosion?
In the sewer? A deadly cocktail of combustible gases and chemicals, most likely.
No, at the cafe. A deadly cocktail of accordion music and villainy. Most definitely.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu! That is awful. Did you say accordion music?
Yeah, that fiend had no mercy. He was disguised as a clown. By the time the bomb went off, he'd run to the sewer and made his escape.
Ah, mon Dieu! Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you were doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Okay.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Okay. I've just noticed how every line of dialogue, this actually reminds me of Phantasmagoria a little bit, where it seems like every line of dialogue is recorded in like a big, empty, echoey room, but like we are outside. It's very strange.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Concussion.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ah, that's what you say.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Well, take a look at my things, I guess.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
It's a
Just
tool.
as I thought. You were up to no good down those sewers, weren't you?
Tools or
One slip and I would
civilization.
have been up to my neck. Did I show you my tool?
Yes, you did.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Okay.
Are you sure you've never seen this material before?
I told you, I have nothing to say.
Are you sure you...
I told you,
Okay.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
Oh! Nice. There's some
What
Ben
is this?
Jordan stuff here as well.
Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I've got to do the whole thing again? Alright, very fine.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an arm lock, his face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
Okay.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert? I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Okay.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Did I show you my tool?
Oui, monsieur. Just like mine, except that it is much smaller.
Okay. I like how this game is aware of what it's doing. It's not trying to be too out there.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Is there a pattern on it? Oh, I see. Okay.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Okay.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck.
Yeah, I do like the little hits and stuff. Like, I think the volume I had to adjust it a smidge to get there. But it is interesting. Like, you can tell you're onto something because like the music cue happens.
Was there
right?
anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert.
The desert.
I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Okay. Alright, we made our way through.
This is the material from the jacket you found, right?
Yes, monsieur. Without a doubt.
You can see it mid-dialogue when things go gray. Okay. I mean, yeah, it just kind of looks yellow. Like yellow. And it's got like some weird shading on it. That's kind of like it. It is pretty small. So I'm playing like in a little 3-4 window. Like you folks are probably seeing it slightly bigger than I am, actually.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting.
That's
What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
It's a good question.
Did I show you this tissue?
We miss you.
All right.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment?
Oh,
was
I can
only
see
doing
the
my
pattern
duty,
now.
monsieur. Good luck, Inspector.
Yeah.
I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Yeah, I can see it now in the grayscale. You're right. It's got like
I
little
hope
squares.
You find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
Okay. Very good. I think I'm going to have to call this session here because I do need to be going off to bed. But this is pretty interesting. Yeah, so I can't see any of that. This just looks like, honestly, it looks like a hairy cloth. That's what it looks like, a hairy yellow cloth, because I can see kind of like some jagged edges here. But it wasn't until it was in grayscale there that I saw that there was kind of like a grid pattern on top of it. So that is quite interesting. I have to ask whether you want me to point out the one thing you probably can't see. I think that's fair. I think, I mean, like, if the point comes to the fact where I've obviously missed it, feel free to point it out. I think that'll be fine. But, maybe, yeah, I guess just ask first. If it's something I've already missed, then I definitely have missed it, but... Okay. Oh, there is a hotspot I missed. Okay. I'll pop in there really quick. We'll do that, and then I'll probably call it for the evening. George takes half an hour to walk across the screen. This one does not have the same kind of thing as Toonstruck, where you kind of like right click on a spot and you can kind of just move over there quickly. Descending into the underground. But yeah, that's a perfectly fine thing to call out. First to a screen, hotspot around the path or on the center of the screen. So it's like somewhere in... Oh, it's the little dot thing there. Okay, I can see that. That's a hotspot? Okay, so I can see that something is there. That's just literally a pixel. Oh, this game.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
Oh, that's red. Like, it's him with his face with it on. That is amazing.
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris.
Okay. Just a pixel. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about, Ryan. And that that looked like a pebble or something, like a little pebble on the ground, because it's like the same color as the background. If you want, by the way, if you want to know exactly what I'm seeing, at least, this background and that little dot there are the same color. It just looked like a little gray pebble. All of this is like gray to me. Very interesting. Anywho. What a fun game. I really am enjoying this quite a bit. Obviously not, we're not stuck or anything at the moment, which is kind of a nice way to end stream where we have, found our way to a, we're just gotta continue on with the story here, which is exciting. I'm just having a look to see where I can send you folks this, this fine evening. And thanks everybody for hanging out with me during the runs, and of course during the Broken Sword playthrough. This has been incredibly fun so far. It's been a nice little stream.